Hi everybody, I'm Heather Dawson. Well, it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. And this week we're taking you to the Beverly Hills of the Bay Area and the Griffith Observatory. Well, 40 years after man first walked on the moon, people are still just as fascinated with the final frontier. Our next segment will take you high into the hills of Hollywood to visit one of the most star-studded places in California. It's been a shooting location for iconic films like Rebel Without a Cause, The Terminator, and Yes Man. And it's also the closest most of us will come to stepping foot in outer space. Wes Parker brings you the latest edition of The Good Life at the Griffith Observatory.
Nestled atop Mount Hollywood, the Griffith Park Observatory reopened its doors in November 2006 after being closed for almost 4 years and undergoing a $93 million renovation. Hello again, everyone. I'm Wes Parker for The Good Life. Today, on a gorgeous Tuesday afternoon, it's hot. The observatory, Griffith Park Observatory, is not opened yet, but as you can see, there's already a big crowd sitting in the shade on a weekday, waiting to get in and see this renovated, beautiful planetarium. On weekday mornings, the observatory is open exclusively to 5th grade students from around the state, who receive free private tours. The doors open at noon for all other visitors and at 10 a.m. on weekends. The good news is admission to the observatory is free, as it has been since it opened in 1935. Dr. Ed Krupp, an author and expert in the field of astronomy, has been director of the observatory since 1974.
Colonel Griffith went up to Mount Wilson, which had the largest telescope in the world at the time. It was the 60-inch then. Looked through that telescope and said if everybody could look through that telescope, it would change the world. Well, everybody couldn't look through that telescope, and so Griffith said, I'm going to build one that we can get everybody to look through. And so he had this notion of a public observatory. The idea being that for people to look with their own eyes at the universe was a transforming experience. And that's what we do. We turn visitors into observers.
The only thing we were not able to show you today is what Los Angeles looks like from here at night. There is no better viewing spot than right here, Griffith Park Observatory. So if you come to LA, make sure this is one of your stops in the evening. This is Wes Parker for California Life, bringing you The Good Life.